Oh, yeah. What's up, family? What's up? Let me take a sip of this water really fast. Water. Let's get right to the point. You see the title, the things that you need to have when you're preparing to go on a long ride. Tomorrow, we're riding down to Rare Breed's annual. It's going to be in Miami, and that's going to be about maybe 13 to 14 hours in length. And a lot of times, people focus on the wrong things when it comes to riding their bikes. And today, we're going to dive right into the things that you need to have when you're riding. So the first thing you saw me do was drink water. You should start hydrating your body very, very, very well the day before that ride. Start hydrating 2 days before that ride. That way your body has enough oxygen, enough energy. Avoid eating like foods that's going to irritate you and activate all types of inflammations in your body. Focus a lot on veggies, poultry. Avoid a lot of heavy fried foods. Avoid a lot of alcohol in your system. Avoid a lot of sugars because it's going to weigh down on you on your ride. The next thing is I see a lot of people that travel with their firearm, with their weapon, okay? There's nothing wrong with traveling with your weapon, okay? However, chances are you're not going to really need your weapon. I mean, I've been carrying a firearm for a long time, never had to pull it out at anybody, and never had to use it, thank God, right? However, you're going to need something like this. That's chances are you're going to need it. This is an air pump. And this air pump is inexpensive. I don't have any specific reason why I bought it. They have some that's way better than this. But can you tell the reason why I bought this? If you know me if you know anything about me, it's black and orange. That's the reason why I bought it. Black and orange. I don't care. Black and orange. And this is very easily compatible with any USB charger that you have. The USB connection here, you can plug it up to your bike and you can charge it. You can be at a hotel room and you can charge it. The PSIs in this is called a TG Box ear pump. And I believe this can go up to 120 PSI, something like that. Let me give you the details on this. Let me see if it has it here. But it's perfect for your motorcycle because you're not going to need that much PSIs. So this one can go up to, I believe it's about maybe 100 PSIs. But get one of these. This piece locks right into your valve, locks into it. You turn it on and you just pump. This thing screws on the top. I tried it on my motorcycle tire. I tried it on my bike tire. You could use it for balls, anything. All right. It's compatible, portable. It's amazing. Now, this screws off. You put this in a little bag. You put that into your hard bag. You put it into your tour pack. You don't think about it. It's there. Next thing that you're going to need on that list is your flat tire kit. Flat kits. When you get a flat, you need to have your stuff. So this kit, once again, I bought it on Amazon. It's not expensive, only a couple of bucks. So this has the plug and it has the puncture. If you never used these before, it's a pretty simple thing. You find where the hole is at in your bike, and you take this, you punch it into that bike, into that tire, ring that thing in, pull it out, and then kind of jam it in, right? And once you do that, you take this other part here, and then you take the plugs. This comes in like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plugs. Okay? You take one of them, you push it through the hole, through this little needle, and then you push it in, squeeze it in, and you pull it out. And it's going to stay in that spot, and then you take a little blade, you take this little razor that comes in the kit, bam, boom, and you cut it. Now, what's also great about this kit also has the PSI check valve that you can check your PSI to make sure that you have the right amount of pressure inside of your tire. And another thing that's really good about this kit, you also have these adapters right here that you can use for different applications when it comes to putting air in your tire. So this is also good if you drive your vehicles. It's not just for your motorcycle. Another thing that we're going to talk about today, because I'm going through this video, guys, I'm not keeping y'all here long. Hopefully you find this content pretty interesting. Another thing to have, let's say you're riding and you do get a flat tire, and that happens in the nighttime. How are you going to see to change a flat tire? And you're by yourself, okay? Most people will say to bring a flashlight. Well, here's the question. Who's going to hold the flashlight? Your ghost friend is going to hold the flashlight? No. So what I like to do, I go on Amazon and I purchase this inexpensive, it's a dual kit light system. It has two functions. One, it lights in the back. Two, it flashes. I don't know if you could see it. Hold on, I'm gonna let it flash. Can you see it from the camera? Yeah, it flashes. So that means this goes in the back of the head. So if you're in a sidewalk and you're fixing something, whoever's coming to you, they can see you, right? The lights blinks. Now, you put this on your head, and now who's gonna hold your flashlight? Nobody needs to hold your flashlight. You can see everything. Let's say you lose something, one of your buddies lost, I don't know, lost whatever. You just put that in your head and y'all in the nighttime and you're looking, your hands are free, okay? So it also does this. You see that? It blinks. So if you have to walk to get gas, you're walking down the road, that's your warning signals, okay? So these are inexpensive, things that people don't think about. I keep these in my pack at all times, okay? Another thing to think about is one of these meshes. These things come in handy. For example, when we take that ride, I might find something that I like. Maybe it's a helmet that I like, but I'm gonna have stuff in my tour pack, right? I'm gonna have things in my hard bag. Let's just say I'm a heavy packer, which I'm not. Well, I can strap this to the back of the bike and I can carry extra luggage. I could put something on top of my rack and put extra luggage. You see? So always get these. You can get these once again on Amazon. Everything you can get is from Amazon. I'm gonna put a link in the description for most of this stuff. The gun, you on your own with that. The water, you on your own with that too. Now, here goes another thing that a lot of you guys know I'll be talking about a lot, and that is your rain gear. Get your damn rain gear. I'm gonna punch you in the belly. I'm gonna take a freaking little pin. I'm gonna prick you like 1,000 times in the same spot, like those old school Chinese tortured processes until you get your rain gear. Grab your rain gear. You can get one on Amazon for about $38 to $42. You don't have to go and spend $150. Okay? There's some people who like to spend a lot of money and feel like the more money you spend, the better. That's fine. This have come in handy for me over and over again. I've gotten caught in the rain, and this thing works like a charm. All right? So your rain gear. I am going to recap. Now, here goes some of the things that you should have. These tools, I have tools that fit every single part of my motorcycle. I have a plier. I have a vice grip. I have a freaking ratchet. See? So, mini ratchet. And I have a lot of deep socket connectors of different sizes. Always different sizes. See? Big, small, tiny. I also have the extenders, okay? The extension arm for when I need to have a longer application, or I even have the minimum one, the medium one, right? Now, that's just one of these GoPro bags that I use for my tool rack. So, boom, little GoPro bag holds that. I keep a second GoPro bag, so that way I know that here is where I keep like the 5-star Allen connectors or the Allen connectors. I have Loctite in here, and I have these are the 5-star connectors. Who knows? A buddy of mine could be riding, the handlebar needs to be tightened or needs to be adjusted or whatever. I'm always going to have that. They might need to adjust something in the shift levers. I'm always going to have the tools, okay? In my hard bag, I also have an extra shift linkage in case that happens to break for me or any of my buddies. I'll also keep another ratchet in here because you never know where you got a double wrench, right? So that's pretty much what I carry. A few other things that I do not have to show is your first aid kit. When you're riding, you don't have to carry all these things if you're riding with a group of guys. What I recommend is that you do a tally, right? So the guys, they know I'm going to have, for example, with the air pump, the tire flat kit. I'm going to have the mesh kit here. They know I'm going to have the light. So they don't have to necessarily carry that. Whereas the other guys, they're going to have the trauma kit because, you know, Anything could happen, God forbid. Oh, here's another thing that I meant to tell you, which I completely forgot to show you. A knife. You need to have a knife. A knife for any situation that may arise. Maybe you are out enjoying your night and some crazy animal decided to come and attack you. Well, what's for dinner now? I don't know. Coyote meat. I don't know. But this knife can help to destroy anything that's coming to hurt your body, hurt your person, and take your life. Also, a knife comes in handy if you got to cut things away. If you got to cut things away, you got to cut things open. This is also part of your trauma kit too. You never know when you got to cut open a jeans, you got to cut open a shirt. You never know when you got to cut and release a wire on your bike. Have yourself your knife. And this knife also has the seatbelt ripper. So if you're in a vehicle, this thing will pop that seatbelt and cut it. All right. Another thing that I forgot to tell you about is your zip ties. Man, I just lost two of my zip ties. Have your zip ties. Who knows? You might have something that goes loose. The hard bags might get messed up, might get cracked. Somebody might hit you, not while you're riding, but maybe when you're parked. Anything. Any zip tie. Grab yourself some zip ties. I promise you, you're going to need them. Not for what you think. You know, you're not going to be tying up no girls in the bedroom and none of that. Well, maybe that's what you're going to do. I don't know, but don't tell them I said anything about it. Grab yourself some zip ties. These are nylon zip ties, and these are 8 inches. All right? I don't need anything bigger for this bike. But if you got bigger, it's fine. They all zip to the same damn diameter. You zip them down and you just cut them if you need to, okay? So that's the part. So what I was saying about the other stuff what other people might have, the trauma kits, you want to make sure you do have somebody with a first aid kit and learn first aid. Learn about if somebody get a heart attack, if somebody is choking, learn that because you want to travel with people that is competent in survival instincts, okay? What else would I tell you to do? Candy. Make sure you have candy. Bring sugar. Peppermint is really good. They have glucose shots. They have little glucose shots that's like sugar shots that it would keep your energy up. I'm itching right here in my nose. What the hell? Keep your electrolytes high. Electrolytes, you can take a bottle of water, put some sea salt in that water with some lemon, and that's going to be your natural electrolytes for your system as you're riding. You know, you pull over to the gas station, get some electrolytes in your body. That's going to keep your energy up, and it's going to keep those cramps down. You know, you can get cramps when you're riding. And here goes a few little tips as we're here. When you're riding long distance, right, this is going to be my longest ride I've taken since I've ever owned a motorcycle. I've taken long rides, but this is going to be the longest. This is going to be about, I would say 14 hours, honestly, right? Because we're going to stop. We're going to do, so about 14 hours on the road. When you're riding a motorcycle, make sure you have a highway extension peg that you could extend your legs out. Make sure you have that. Also, make sure your handlebars is situated properly. Make sure your tires is checked. Make sure you go and look at your oils. Like check all 3. Check your oils. The oil change is not hard if you are somebody who knows how to do it. Check your motor oil, check your transmission fluid, check the primary cover, remove that. Change those 3 oils if you need to change them, okay? The tire pressure, check your tire pressure. Look at your pressure, look at your tires. Are they worn out? Do they need to change? All those little things. Your motorcycle should feel comfortable. Your bike should be a part of you. Your bike should not feel separate from you. When you're riding your motorcycle, any little thing, like when I changed this fat tire and I felt all those little things, listen, I wasn't playing around. I took it, got new rotors, put new brakes in here, did everything the way I needed to. When I did my handlebars felt a little awkward. My wrist was out of commission because it is a pullback. I had to make adjustments until I got it to where I knew that it wasn't going to become something that I had to think about. You should not feel your gear when you're riding, your helmet, your clothing. Everything on your body should be comfortable so when you're riding, you're not worried about it, okay? You think about it. You know when you have your helmet, you got the itch, and you're like, damn, I gotta get to that itch. After a while, you start to focus on the itch. Well, anything on your motorcycle becomes the itch that's not functioning properly. So that's my video today. Leave the comments. You guys know I'm sharing all this stuff with you. I'm building my business up. You know, I'm in the fitness industry. I'm a published author, a public speaker, TV personality, tons and tons of shows, tons and tons of radio. I've done a lot, right? In the fitness space. I'm brand new in the motorcycle space, not as far as being a motorcycle rider, but I'm brand new as far as building my network and building my net worth in the world of motorcycles. So if you don't know, that's what Ride Fit Nation is about. We're going to have our clothing line coming out pretty soon, our hats, our shirts. We're going to have certain things that you guys can support it. If you're a part of the nation, that'd be awesome. You're getting to see me build out my trailer, me and my son, because I'm starting a motorcycle towing company. Not just motorcycles, but people might have little things to move, construction. I'm picking up a heavy-duty truck today. I'm doing all of that stuff because this is what life is about. It's about you taking it by the balls and getting your freaking mind right. The word procrastination is what a lot of you do. You procrastinate too much. You need to get out of your procrastination and start doing it because you're afraid of failing. There's nothing known as failing, man. You succeed. You know when you fail? When you don't try. When you don't try, you fail. And set the plans up. If there's something you know you want to do, don't worry about what people's going to say. Just get it done as long as it's positive. And who am I to say that? I don't give a rat's ass. Just do something as long as it's positive. Yeah, make sure it's positive, man. Make sure it's positive, all right? So this is Sensei from Ride Fit Nation. Leave the comment. What are some of the things that you like to bring with you when you are going on long road trips? What are your do's? What are your don'ts? I want to know, and share it ASAP. If I can't hear from at least 50 of you guys on this video, then I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my damn time because who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? All right? Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Ride Fit Nation. Get those miles, get that money, get that muscle. We out.